Hey ladies, Coach Lou, and I want to talk to you today about your perception and how your perception will change as your transformation changes, because this may help you on your journey slightly. So what I mean is, when we're in a place where we're feeling out of shape, we're not feeling confident about ourselves, we may not like shopping, we may look at things completely different. And this kind of came to me today actually, because I nipped out to buy something, and it's really nice to be back at a stage where I can just pick it up off the rack and take it home and I don't need to try it on. And it kind of made me think, and it made me think about two things. It made me think back to when I wasn't myself, when I was feeling really low, I felt out of shape, I just hated my body. And two things I used to love, I stopped doing, was one, I loved clothes, and two, I loved shopping. And that had changed. And something which most of you are going to laugh, anyone that knows me knows I love my gym leggings. I'm always buying new ones. And I used to have a perception that patterned leggings were awful. Nobody should wear patterned leggings. It was about the time they were starting to come out. And it's only when I look at it now and I think, I've got quite a few patterned leggings now and I feel really good in them. And I was thinking about it along with today when I nipped out to buy something, and I thought it was my perception of where I was at that time. So because I didn't feel good about myself, I think somewhere back at the back of my head I was telling myself that other things weren't nice because I knew I couldn't wear them. So at that stage I knew in my head that it just wouldn't have suited patterned leggings, and I had in my head that, you know, all the shop sizes had to be wrong because nothing fitted my body, rather than looking at it in that, well, do you know what, maybe if I didn't fit things the way that I wanted, that maybe I needed to do something about that. And that, you know, some people did look really good in patterned leggings, but because I was feeling so bad about myself in a roundabout way, I was trying to tell myself, you know, there's no point in going to this shop because their sizes are small, which shop sizes I find nowadays are kind of a bit different, but you know, and there's no point in me even trying one of those on because, you know, oh, I look terrible in that, and I had to try absolutely everything on, and generally shopping was just awful, and I would wear black leggings all the time. Now it's very rare that I wear black leggings or plain black leggings. And the part of this story is that me two and a half years on after coming back into the industry and kind of back into really hitting things hard again, is that I love those things again. And I used to love the fact I could just go and grab something and, okay, maybe I might not like it on, but it would fit. And it was really difficult before that, when, you know, I would maybe have to try a couple of different sizes on and maybe not admit to myself actually I needed a size bigger. And like I say with the leggings, now I've got loads of colours of leggings, different shapes, whatever else, some really kind of funky ones I wouldn't even have looked at before, and it's simply for the fact that I'm confident in myself again, and I'm in a place where I want to be. And although I'm not finished where I am with my body, I'm constantly making new goals, I'm more than happy with these things in my life, and I enjoy shopping again, and I will pick up things that might look a bit different, because I always used to wear things, I never go with the high street trends, I always try and wear things that were slightly different to everyone else, and I wouldn't pick any of that up, whereas now I'm more likely to pick something up that's maybe a bit out there and say, okay, yeah, I like that, or I don't like that. So the point in the video really just is if you're in that bad place and you're maybe thinking, yeah, I can relate to this, I'm the one that doesn't want to go shopping, I'm the one saying it's the shop's fault because they don't make sizes for me, and you know, I'm the one that doesn't enjoy things anymore, or I might judge things differently, then maybe rather than looking for those things to change, maybe you should be looking at, well, how can I change so that I can look at these things differently again? And that's not to make anyone feel offended, it was just my perception of where I was at to where I'm at now, and actually looking at my own psychology and thinking, actually I think this is what I was thinking, and I have a total different take on these things now. So yeah, so if you're going through a transformation or you're thinking about it, just take heed of how you think right now and how your thoughts about yourself or about other things around you that maybe you can't do right now or you feel not confident enough to do right now because of where you're at, and how they change as you go along. But I can guarantee you that when you start to feel better about yourself, things like shopping and buying a nice dress or whatever it is that you like, that maybe right now you don't like or you dread, I guarantee you'll dread them a lot less and maybe actually, like myself, start to enjoy them again. And your perception most definitely will change. Even your perception, I find all the time with ladies in the gym, they've never been in a gym before, it's really scary, and first couple of weeks are really difficult, and then they end up the opposite way, where it's actually really difficult if they're going to miss their sessions because they love it so much. So perception changes all the time, and it's okay to change your mind. Because I remember thinking, what a hypocrite. A couple of years ago I said, that nobody should wear pattern leggings even if you've got amazing legs. And do you know what? Your perception changes and you change, and I most definitely changed from where I was back then, and I'm much more open-minded to what I was back then as well, actually. So perception, it will change, and hopefully it's just a little kick for you in the right direction if you're struggling a little bit right now, or those things are the things you're struggling with. Keep at it, be consistent, and eventually you'll be able to do those things again and you will enjoy those things again. I can guarantee that. Catch y'all later. Coach Lou.